Find us a plane. Tell the survivors help is on the way. I was a blind fool and never complained. All the survivors singing in the rain. I was the one with the world at my feet. Got us a battle, leave it up to me. What it is and where it stops, nobody knows. You gave me a life I never chose. I wanna leave, but the world won't let me go. Wanna leave, but the world won't. Buy this car to drive to work to pay for this car. Buy this car to drive to work to work.
All right. Welcome to the YellBro Road. I am Jordan, and today we're going to go over an interesting statement by Trump where there's like, in my humble opinion, as much as feel like I've played videos where like, okay, there's no room for like this guy's trying to make the world a better place, or let's say in particular Gaza or something like that. Like there's no, like, for me, there's no way this guy's trying to make things better and make things more healthy and save people's lives. And on either side, by the way, like I don't smell that at all. And this video is actually going to confirm that. But first, let's look at this. From Haaretz, right? They finally got, well, this is a Israeli publication, right? Haaretz. And they got access to, because journalists are not allowed in, including Israeli journalists, by the way. No journalist is allowed in that fucking area. Either you're from there or you're not in there, basically, because of the pretty obvious destruction. But Haaretz did some like virtual, like, okay, use your cell phone, show the images of what's happening over there, and then we'll like kind of live stream it or something like that, or record it. So, yeah. As you can see, starvation is everywhere. Virtual tours of Gaza clinics expose the scale of the horror. And it says, this article contains disturbing images of starving Gazan children. I dare you to, YouTube. Here you go. Enjoy it. Soak it in. In your lifetimes. They can't call this Gazan propaganda, Hamas propaganda, Palestinian propaganda. They can't do that.
Some malnutrition.
Well, yeah, it's emaciated children and babies, basically. So basically, I'm showing this to show that there's no denying this. Sorry, it is what it is. It's been screamed for a while now. It's been screamed a lot by a lot of people. Have been screaming this. So some sort of once again, it takes like official names to be like, okay, now it's legit. Not saying Haaretz. Like there's some, what I've seen, some good journalists at Haaretz that have been trying to like, hey guys, this is happening. What the fuck? But sometimes it takes like all the official things lining up. Remember the 83% of killed is civilians? I guess it took some journalists to get like leaked papers or get access to the IDF's own, or IDF or Israel's own fucking numbers to showcase that it's actually 83 to 86% of civilians are the ones being killed. Now, it's been screamed, once again, for months and months and years and shit like that. But I guess, you know, the official people are saying it, so now we can accept it. Yeah. But, yeah, please check out the links if you want to donate to a possible charity. No Gaza stuff is in there, but other things like with Africa or kids with cancer or things. If you want to read the stories and donate to them, please do so. Also, join the Discord if you want to be able to talk shit and argue with people. Please do that. Thank you. All links to description box. All right, let's get into this video where it's just like, I mean, he's outright saying what's going on here. It's like, I mean, like very blatantly, where people thought like, oh, the strip malls and casinos and beachfront property and golf territory that we can make out of Gaza, where initially maybe looked like a cute joke for a lot of Trump fans. Well, look where we're at now, where he's the president. He's acknowledged the horrible things happening over there. And here's where he's at right now. Here we go.
Mr. President, how do you know that the Palestinians don't want to leave their land? Some people say this is ethnic cleansing. You won't be able to force them to leave their land. They stay
We're moving
there.
them to a beautiful location where they have new homes, where they can live safely, where they'll have
They want to
doctors
leave,
and
sir.
medical and all of those things. And I think it's going to be great. Yeah, any questions?
You said before that the U.S. would buy Gaza, and today you just said we're not going to buy Gaza.
We're not going to have to buy. We're going to have Gaza. We don't have to buy. There's nothing to buy. We will have Gaza.
What does that mean?
No reason to buy. There is nothing to buy. It's Gaza. It's a war-torn area. We're going to take it. We're going to hold it. We're going to cherish it.
And Mr. President, take it under
Oh, my bad.
what authority? It is sovereign territory.
Under the U.S. authority.
Mr. President, how
Now, what do we think about that? Please go ahead. I'll leave it to the room.
Is that a colony? We have a new colony? There's still people there, right? Shit.
They don't want to live there, though. We're going to move them out. We're going to move them out. We're going to move them out.
Well, so this leans a little bit more into some of the things that have been. This is us. U.S. authority.
Yeah. Well, they're a part of it. That's clear from day one. Like, you can
Well,
see, obviously. You can see from his first administration what he's a part of. You can see that pretty clearly.
Well, it's been clear that we're supporting or we're helping with weapons, but I don't see a lot of people saying that this is us doing it, right? Like,
they don't understand that.
no research. Yeah.
Maybe wishful thinking, maybe just stupidity, maybe whatever it is.
They say Israel's controlling us, all that. It's like we're kind of just somehow.
Yeah, they're being dragged into displacing
Dragged in.
Palestinians or something. Okay.
Yeah, it's Israel, it's Palestine. But if we end up with, if it ends up being a U.S. Territory or authority, whatever, that's like, how does it even happen?
Well, he doesn't mean he doesn't mean the U.S. I think he means like contractors, real estate people, mercenaries as security, just in case. But yeah, we'll have it as in like some sort of partnership or business deals that happen where people of the U.S. own the fucking buildings. Not not us, as in like American citizens, but like we own it ourselves. I think it's more so like, okay, American businessmen will own some territory over there, and Israeli businessmen and their government will own certain things, or they'll probably own all of it, right, government-wise.
So, like, for the hotels on the beachfront property, it might be like Hyatt gets to open a hotel.
Yeah, something like that, I think.
Remember that a few days
Maybe
ago.
the U.S. gets a piece of it, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. A few days ago, we heard BB mentioning, like, well, this land he was referring to where Palestinians are. Well, that he believes that it doesn't have to be Israelis, although the Palestinian land keeps getting basically colonized by these settlers, right? But he was saying with his words, so it's it's kind of hard to take his word lately. But he was saying that it doesn't have to be us. It could be like non-Israelis, and
Yeah, for sure.
the way he was saying it, like because Palestinians live there, I- it sounded like he was talking about Palestinians. But to me, it sounded like it reminded me when Trump first talked about building hotels there, and I was
Plus,
like, yeah, why doesn't he just say Palestinians? Like I don't remember the exact term he was referring to, but it was like not Israelis, like another, it could be other people. And that was my conclusion. What he was saying more vaguely was that.
yeah. Well, let me ask you this. Damn, I forgot my question. Fuck. I think I had a decent question too. Not to push back on what you were saying. It was just gonna like add to what you were saying. I think. God damn it, fucking forgot it. Fuck. But like the whole scenario itself. Oh, okay. I remember my question now. What like point to Palestine on a map?
Say that again.
Point to Palestine on a map.
What do you mean?
Where's
Well-
Palestine? There's Palestinians. Where's Palestine at? As far as like official maps.
Officially?
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Go.
there's all.
Hold on.
It's Israel.
Hold on.
It's Israel.
Follow me. Go back 40 years. Point to Palestine. Go 40 years
It's
before
Israel.
that. Point to Palestine.
It's Israel.
No, but like,
That,
see how it's like
Yeah.
shrinking
If you go
and
before-
shrinking and shrinking and shrinking? There is no fucking state there for them.
Yeah.
Thus, when it all goes away, like, okay, like I'm saying, like the 1967 borders, right? Where you have like these kind of charted out territories, and you're like, okay, this is Israel, this is Palestine. But when Palestine shrinks, those other areas are called Israel now, all of a sudden. So
Yeah.
if they're all gone, what does that mean? It's just Israel.
Well,
Yeah.
it's even more than that. Like what I was seeing maps with like where the settlers, so Israelis are settling land that is within Palestine, right?
Yes.
But it's the way that they're settling. I saw maps where it's basically like a Swiss cheese. It's not like an encroaching border. It's all throughout it. It just keeps
it's pockets.
like filling
Yes.
it in.
Yep.
Uh, so
that's
yeah.
intentional too. It's to cut them off from different parts of their own town, what's left of their own
Yes.
cage.
Yes. Now think about this. Let's say they're like, "Hey guys, we want like look at Gaza. It's all rubble. You don't want to live here. You're starving. There's no doctor. Like you're not getting enough medical aid. You're starving. Just move over here for a little bit." If they move out,
They'll never get back.
well, it's like, well, if you're like, "All right, guys, you guys want to come back? Please point on the map where Palestine is, so I can send you back to Palestine. Where is it? It's fucking gone, because they're gone.
Well, the buildings will be gone. There'll be new buildings with different owners. Like there won't really be
I'm just
a
saying, like,
place you can.
yes, but I'm saying, like, if their population, let's say it's a white map for Israel, red parts for Palestine, right? And they're basing that off of Palestinians live here, right? And they have like border security things going on, right? And fucking what's it called, like security clearance points and all that shit, right? But if they say, like, okay, this is Palestine because Palestinians live here, but if the Palestinians leave, where's Palestine? Where is it? It's fucking gone. It's gone. It really is based on like you said, Dubster or Dubster and fucking Jesse saying that of like where there's like pockets being like separated from one from another, right? And they're like eating up like little dots of like the settlers are eating up like little dots on the map of territory, right? Why is that not called Palestine anymore? because it's like Israelis occupy it, right? Settlers or military or whatever is
and they're allowed to
occupying.
shoot 'em- They're allowed to shoot them if they like step on their lawn equivocally, and now their lawn's in the middle of their town.
Yes.
So
The settlers are
and
armed.
they won't. Yeah,
Yeah.
they won't
don't
get in trouble for shooting them.
Yeah.
But the Palestinians will get in trouble for defending or retaliating, or
Yes.
if the
Throwing
Israel wants to
rocks.
call it, they've attacked. The Israelis might want to call it they're attacking the settlers.
Yeah.
The Palestinians in the West Bank will be attacked by Israel for anything they do to the settlers, but the settlers can do anything they want to the Palestinians in West Bank.
I can't say I know every little scenario that happens, right? Because it's life. There's people, right? And people behave in different ways. But
Right.
the one, it's like something I've heard where like someone got shot and killed, and the actual penalty was just taking their gun away from them. Now you Dubster, go do that in America anywhere. See what happens to you.
I'm already a Palestinian in America.
I'm just like it's like on the books you'd get in trouble, right? Unless you're like some high government official, right? You might get away with it, or you live in a neighborhood that no one cares about what happens to you, right? Unless it's like that. But typically, you shoot and kill someone, you get in trouble for that shit. These guys, they just get their gun taken.
Well,
Incredible, huh?
well, that's equivocally saying you did it in self-defense. That's our determination, but you lose your gun. You can go get another gun though.
Yeah, 2-year probation for shooting people. Imagine that. It's that egregious.
Is that what it was? Is that what it
No,
was? 2 years of probation, no gun.
I made that up playing off of what you just said. I made that up. So,
Well, I mean, it's probably worse than that. It's probably just we're taking this gun. You can go buy another one.
that is extremely possible because they're done for anyways. They have no power. They have no the fuck are they gonna do about it? And in their minds, I think they don't. Especially with the settlers, they have no idea what the rest of the world is saying about them. They have no clue, no fucking clue. They're like extreme brain rot, not knowing that people are writing stories about them and talking about them and videotaping them. It's actually reaching the rest of the world. We're all seeing it happen. Those fools have no fucking clue. The more I guess city people or whatever the fuck, they're a little bit more aware, and they don't like what's happening. At least to their images and all that shit. I'm not saying everyone's mad about human tragedy, but a lot of people are aware of how they're being viewed right now, for sure. But either way,
But I doubt anything will happen to settlers. Even if there were like a Nuremberg type trial or what's happening right now, I bet the settlers would not get anything.
Yeah, unless there's a full scale forensic investigation on every little fucking crime that's happened. Unless that's the case, yeah, they'll probably skate, most likely. And if there was some sort of Nuremberg trial thing, they'll be wondering why, wait, why are you taking my house? Come on, man. It's someone will be like, come on, dude. Here's you. We have you on video right here. What? There's cameras. What the fuck? What the fuck happened? Jesus Christ. But I kind of want to this thing was so stunning when it's the same level of, once again, this could be AI for all I know, or cut in a misdirecting type of way. But I'm sorry to hear the words I'm hearing here. It's as egregious and blatant and open in your face as much as fucking Alex Jones saying, "Let's bomb Venezuela." those are those moments where I'm like, okay, this is the blatant IQ test. There's no way around this. Make this work as far as your morals go. And let's be real, people can't do it.
And the way he's answering, it's almost like he's trying to contort it to like answer but not answer.
Well, he's getting follow-up questions, right?
Yeah.
And these were asked before, but he seemed a little bit more like careful about it and kept it clean sounding. Although it wasn't clean sounding. It was very, let's say, devil worshiper like. Like his answers were very devil worshiper looking, but it looked cleaner as far as his cadences and, if you will. But he was asked about it, like, hey, what are you gonna do with Gaza? Like, well, they don't want to be in Gaza. They want to leave. They don't want to be here. It's a bad thing happening. They want to leave. And then someone would follow up and say, like, well, what if they don't want to leave? He's like, well, they're gonna want to leave. They're gonna leave. They're gonna want to. But this one, he like extra, triple, quadruple, sits down on the fucking idea of like, we're gonna move them to somewhere else. And yeah, we're going to take Gaza. Are you going to pay for it? No, we're going to have it. It's ours. We're going to take it. It's ours.
There's no water. There's no food.
Yeah.
They have to go get food somewhere.
Yeah. And by have, he doesn't mean even the dumb fucks that might even like this idea. You're not getting it. It's for his buddies, most likely. As in, like, American commerce or American businesses in tandem with Israeli, Saudi Arabian, whatever the fuck other businesses. All fucking building casinos on top of dead bodies like a fucking devil ritual.
You can be a customer in Gaza. You won't be an owner of anything, but you can be a customer in any sense.
Yeah.
If there's houses being built there, we'll sell to you and you can get a loan to buy it.
That'll take generations to play out because, let's be honest, Palestinian people in Gaza and the West Bank, most likely, and a lot of people around the world, know that underneath their little casinos are the skeletons of dead children. They were killed willy-nilly. Just killed. Bullets, bombs, starvation, something. Yeah, go to a club in fucking Gaza, which won't be called Gaza anymore, by the way. It'll be called something else. Most likely. They'll try to brand change it, or brand name change it. And there'll be crushed up skeletons underneath the fucking ground. While some dummy's doing coke and dancing on the fucking dance floor. In your lifetime. Dummies.
But they make like fancy architecture, like a Dubai.
Yeah, go for it, guys.
Then people would definitely go.
Yeah, let's do a UFC event. Do one there.
Yeah, UFC. They'll essentially pay for what's happening right now.
Fucking
Let
idiots.
them collect their loans through tourism.
There'll be, in my opinion, there will be like worldwide like, yeah, if you guys go over there, like, we didn't forget what happened. If you guys go over there, go fuck yourselves. You may have had some room with, like, Native Americans, right? Where they fucking different events of massacres and bones buried underneath the fucking soil. And you build a fucking, building on top of it. But this one's, like, right in your lifetime. And with the internet, it's happening very fast as far as our understanding of this shit. So if you're some dumb fuck UFC fighter that goes and fights over there without realizing like why people are yelling at you, yeah. Hey, I can't even say what I know is going to happen. I don't know. I leave room for all possibilities, but this is what I'm seeing right now. I'm going to let this play again and then end the video because I want people to like really like take this in, actually. Like really listen. Here we go.
Mr. President, how do you know that the Palestinians don't want to leave their land? Some people say this is ethnic cleansing. You won't be able to force them to leave their land. They stay
We're moving
there.
them to a beautiful location where they have new homes, where they can live safely, where they'll have
They want to
doctors
leave,
and
sir.
medical and all of those things, and I think it's going to be great. Yeah, any questions?
You said
Team, are you
before that
putting in
the U.S.
charges?
would buy Gaza, and today you just said we're not going to buy Gaza.
We're not going to have to buy. We're going to have Gaza. We don't have to buy. There's nothing to buy. We will have Gaza.
What does that mean?
No reason to buy.
Alex Jones, what do you think?
There is nothing to buy. It's Gaza. It's a war-torn area. We're going to take it. We're going to hold it. We're going to cherish it
Mr. President, take it under what authority? It is sovereign territory.
under the U.S. authority.
Mr. President,
All right, Alex Jones, your turn. Make a video about that. Go ahead, last thoughts if you guys want to say anything. Please go ahead. Anyone?
He was clear. We're going to take it.
You son of a bitch, dude. Go.
What?
Just cut me on. I'm talking to somebody in traffic.
Fair enough.
I thought you were talking to Trump. Word.
He'll never diss Daddy Trump. All right, guys. There's your video.
So,
Thank God.
where are they moving this week? Because that changes all the time.
No, not necessarily. Because there's Libya, kind of as like White House secret, gossip talk, Libya. Then there's been official people saying, it's like in Israel, saying words out loud about Sudan. And it sounds like the way he talks right here, once again, it is rhetoric, but it sounds like they have something already in mind, possibly. Just my intuition. I can't say I know.
Years ago, what's his fucking his son-in-law's name again?
Kushner.
Whatever it is, Kushner. It showed some public plans for them being in the Sinai Peninsula, just in the middle of the fucking desert, and they've fed a pipeline of water to, like, they've shown this 3D, like they were building it, and it was equivocally just a man-made city, and everything comes to it like LA.
Yeah.
Where the water's fed in, the electricity is brought to them, so nothing is actually going to be self-sustaining. It's delivered, so their town that they're going to be going to will be dependent upon some outside force.
Well, there's
Like,
that.
at any
but...
moment they could be cut off again.
Well, there's that, but like, even if they gave them fucking palm trees in paradise, like,
Yeah,
we see what they've done already, right? Like, there is no, like, that shouldn't work, right?
Well, it's also, you're making a utopia in the middle of, for one, it's Egypt's fucking land.
They're not going to Egypt, most likely.
No, this was drawn out by Kushner, and it was...
That's the Israeli thing. Let's be honest. Israelis were like, yo, Egypt and Jordan. If you guys care so much about their suffering, why don't you take them? But Egypt and Jordan are like, yeah, we don't care about them either.
Well, yes, but
We're
at the same
teammates with
time,
you.
like, America's saying we're just going to take their sovereign territory by U.S. authority. They're basically saying we're doing this too, so why couldn't they just say we're putting them in fucking Egypt? A place that's just desert to you, you don't use it, and we're going to make it something that's, like, artificially livable.
I mean, the Kushner statements that you're bringing up, all it is giving me more evidence that this shit was planned a long time ago.
Yeah, this was drawn up in the
With
first
the embassy
administration.
move, yes, the embassy move, the Abraham Accords. This was blatantly being done in the first place, blatantly. And Kushner hasn't even really been like a face so far in this administration. Not really, not the way he was in the first one. Yeah, I think that is intentional. Yeah, I agree. And it's I assume these people realize that more people realize. So thus, there's no room to sugarcoat things. We're going to move them out. Don't worry, we don't have to pay for it. We'll just have it. It's ours. And we'll build some house for them somewhere in Libya or Sudan or, Sinai Peninsula, whatever the fuck. Just get them out of here. And then with the map thing that I brought up earlier, right? Where it's like as soon as they leave, or if a house gets bulldozed and a settler moves into that exact spot of that house, the map turns a different color instantly because there is no official state. So when all the Palestinians leave, the whole map changes. Their whole thing called Palestine is a different color all of a sudden. And it is what it is. I'm sure they'll have UFC fights hovered over the bones of dead
UFC
children.
fights.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Be a big golden statue of Trump and a
Gaza,
smaller statue of Jesus right next to it.
Gaza has always been a fortress. That is what it's historically been to the
I don't know what these idiots expect to happen. Right? People complain about the Native American shit, like I said. But this is happening in their life. They're seeing the beginnings and ends of something. Probably in their lifetimes. This isn't like
something new
200
will
years
begin.
ago. Or 300 years ago.
But something new will begin.
Yeah, sure. I mean, well, I don't expect people to handle this the way I would, but it is what it is. All right, there's your video. Please subscribe if you feel like. Comment, agree, disagree. Tell me what you think in the comment sections. Whatever you want to say, please let it fly. Don't forget to share, support, hopefully donate to all the links. And also check out the Discord if you want to join that one. Talk some shit, whatever. Let it fly again. Please go ahead. And with all that said, please give this video a thumbs down.
Say you wanna get in.